EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Tonight, the third of three on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Tennessee Titans and the New England Patriots on Sunday Night Primetime. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olsen, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
No! Shot alert! On Rock, Viking 18! Go!
On the carry, here's Israel Abanikanda. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
19, Tiger, 19!
Shotgun snap for Wolf. This one complete right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
Cut, ready? Get it! Ready?
Here's Abanikanda. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and
1. A run here with Abanikanda. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
Ward going to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
It really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they were able to convert.
Quick throw, taken in, and they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal. Mullings will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown.
Just an ideal start, Mike. You're on the road. You're in the playoffs. Anytime you can go down there and end with a score, it just takes the crowd down a notch. They've been tailgating. They've wanted to start this game hot. Maybe let doubt start to creep in that I know we're playing a game at home, but, man, these guys came to play.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Marcus Jones now to return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Chloe, and I'll chop you up if
Now, the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
That's quickly out to Williams. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
1st and 10.
yards. And the Patriots first down.
Right back to Williams. They connect again.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's Lucid down. He picked up the 1st down.
That's good for a Patriot.
Here's May again. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will score. Touchdown, New England. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
It is really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off play action, it's Ward. His pass, caught. It's Chigokonkwo. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the 1st down with that one.
Dixie Maverick! Dixie Maverick! Here we go! Here we go! Let's go!
Out of the gun, Ward. On the field, he's got a Okonkwo. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. And another 1st down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
Ready?
1st down, Tennessee.
Ready?
On the ground into Bonaconda. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Here comes 2nd and 4. They'll stick with him again. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He was taken down.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Ready? Ready?
From the gun, here's Ward. He's got it inside the 5. And the Titans going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
That's another.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation. And that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield.
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Cam Ward. Touchdown, Tennessee. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Titans will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, really with it. I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got a lot of heads, boy.
is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. He's inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Come on, come on.
Now, first down throw for Ward. Going right, it's taken in, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 11, and quickly pick up a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. From just shy of midfield, here's second down.
Let's go now. Nice crack on 80. Ready, right?
Throwing, Ward. That'll be complete to Abanaconda. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
He'll manage only a couple. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw is Ward. Now a screen set up for Schrader. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
It's now third down.
Okay,
It
ready?
is third and long.
Warrior 70. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Steady.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Has looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. A fair catch taken here. And it's going to come right at the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up
Again, it's Henderson. Finding room at the 35. Still going. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, New England. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? 60 Vikings. 19 Chargers. 19 Chargers. Ready?
On 1st and 10, Ward. Open right side is Okonkwo. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Titans.
On 1st down, Ward. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Brings up 3rd down.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Ward now on 3rd down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it.
19 yards.
Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
70.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready?
On play action, it's Ward. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And the Patriots will take over here just shy of the 30.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a pickup of 6.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Open man to Mario Douglas. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
13 more yards. It's another Patriots 1st down.
From out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Once more, it's Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
That one intercepted. Picked up by Isaiah Rodgers. Inside the 20. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Well, they just tried a very short throw, and instead, the defense takes it back the other way, and they come up with a big play, scoring the touchdown.
Mike, for how fast he jumped that route, it almost seems like he was in the huddle and ran the route for the quarterback. I mean, he was there before the receiver, and as you said, there was nothing left to do but take it all the way back the other way.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
And the Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the
Working out of the gun, it's May. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Out of the gun, it's Henderson. Inside the 20. And he will score again. Way beyond Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And he's got it at the 1. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On first down, it's Ward. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Shotgun snap for Ward. 5 times a Pro Bowler. That's Joey Bosa in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Come on, Warriors, 17. Go.
Play action. Ward. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. Third and long.
Let's go. 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. Thought that one might have had a chance for a second there, but not to be. It's a pickup of 8, and it brings up 4th down. One team advances. One team's season ends here. 2nd half underway in the AFC wildcard game. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Check. Hey, here goes tonight. Hey, keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. Diddy, what's up? Combo.
Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. Up the middle, it's Henderson. good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some. 2nd and 5.
A gain of 10 brings up 2nd and 5.
A run, and this is Henderson. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
He'll go play action with May. He runs with it. And he's going to be close to the first down. Welcome just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
On 3rd and a yard, here's May. He's got his man, that's Kincaid. And he's into the end zone, and they are making it look easy. Dalton Kincaid, touchdown New England.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, set.
His drive will start on the ground, and he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. To throw is Ward. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, here's Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Pat the 60, pat the 60. Pat the 80.
Now give on the ground. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle. Here's Ward. He'll go right and find his running back. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
Throwing on 3rd down, Ward. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The field goal unit is out for the Titans. This from 34 yards. Oh, he missed it from short range. A bad miss. It's no good. And they do not cut into the deficit. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run. It's Henderson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. On the ground, here is Henderson. And he's going to get the first down up past the 35-yard line.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Another run here with Harris. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
By Jair Brown. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and short. And here is May.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Here's Harris. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
It's a gain of 9.
From the 41, it's 2nd and 1. They'll give it to Harris again. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
1st down and more inside the 30. They continue to roll, continue to move the chains. That was a gain of 15.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 9. Harris going to get it here as we start the 4th. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, New England.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead?
And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. Now, Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the Patriots will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Cut. Ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Good.
A run here with Abanikanda. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good.
Now, first down throw for Ward. That'll be complete to Abanikanda. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys, and it's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
Open man, right side, he's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
First and 10.
Throwing again is Ward. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. And he will score! Israel Abanikanda. Touchdown Titans. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Henderson now on first and 10.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. Has completed to Douglas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 3 at the 23-yard line.
Torpedo! Five.
On second down, it's May. He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3.
It's a gain of 20.
That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Henderson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. So it's a high five for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game. He draws ever near to the NFL record of 6. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Pats are going to extend their lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, Ward. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. So, from 37, here's second and 8. Out of the gun, Ward. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Let's go.
To the air again. Ward. There's that man again. Another catch. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Titans.
Ward to throw again. Rolling right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
That big boy was moving, Mike. That was impressive. I mean, it's not easy to bring down this quarterback in any situation, but to hawk him down from his interior defensive line spot, nearly out by the sideline, that's beyond impressive.
Shotgun snap for Ward. That is caught the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
So it's a win for the Patriots. They are moving on.